Hello, this is Jared playing Oxygen Not Included, and today I am working on a cooling system in Camp Terra. So I have created this little space here, which is in a vacuum. We've got some Atmos suits, two at the moment. Okay, you're just kind of supplying some goods. But what I'm thinking here is I want to be able to create a system for making steel. Let's do a priority of this inside little section since there's only two suits for that. But I want to make a little bit of steel. We want to load in some petroleum. I already have petroleum production going on here. And ideally, I'd like to have a aqua tuner made out of steel placed right there. And a liquid reservoir out of steel over here. Bit of cleanup, probably be a good idea. And the main purpose I want to do is cool out. Well, we'll have overall base cooling, which will be nice. But I want to make sure we can maintain the bristle blossom growth. So the first thing we're going to cool or maintain temperature will be over there. Let's see if I've got enough plastic now for some steam turbines. Oh, did we not get the research? Maybe. Oh, no. Research is still ongoing. Okay. That's the last time I've created this material study terminal. Oh, we're having power issues. Oh, wow. Really? Hold on. Hold on. Why are we having power issues? It could simply be because we just need more power. So we'll add another hydrogen generator. Bring this in like that. That over there. We'll have automation to be able to turn this guy off and on. Send in some hydrogen. Uh-oh. What's that about? I think that's just a deadline. And make sure that we get... Oh. Let's do this. Not waste our... Oh. Automation line's not connected. Connect the heavy wire across like that. Okay, just one more automation wire and that system will be going. Otherwise, we're just wasting our hydrogen. Perfect. There we are. That should improve things there. Do we have petroleum in the line? We do have petroleum in here. So the output's supposed to go around like this. Just waiting for some radiant pipes to go across here. And I'd also like, let's put in, change this out for granite. I think that's sandstone at the moment. $39,000 calories. Right, where do we have... Oh, iron is probably coming in from over down here. That's why these guys, I think, are not picking that up at the moment. Or they're taking their time anyway. A few radiant pipes going in. As soon as that is in place, I'll give the command to make some steel. Oh, wait, there's other components that are needed. I forgot all about the cleanse, so we'll do that now. Mix of coal. Actually, coal will be enough. Can bring in clay. But let's concentrate on refined carbon. So maybe put in 25. 25. Set that down to 4. They had enough plastic for one steam turbine, so we'll create. Actually, I think it's metal is my limiting factor there. Let's clean this area out because everything inside here is going to get hot over time. What else are we missing, or do we have everything now? Oh, right. Okay, we need lime. Some lime and fossil lime. You need to get a path down to get a little bit of fossil. We're going to dig down here, get access to a little bit of fossil. I'm also concerned about the heat that's escaping from up here, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go dig across here, and we'll insulate across this line. And in another suit over here. Up in the rock crusher, don't think there's any more metal I'm going to be creating here, so I'm going to go ask for fossil to be brought in this little thing. So we're getting more lead, so actually maybe auto suit would be fine to put in. And more fossil on the way. So now I think we are ready to give this a go. I'll ask for 20 pieces of steel to be made. Cleaned out in here, so maybe get rid of the bins. Do we have any more of these that we can make? But make them out of lead. I guess I can. And let's put in the inputs. Some refined carbon. We'll have some lime and iron. So I've got a few things going on. First of all, we're going to dump water into this system. Stop sending petroleum in here. We might get into a too hot situation unless this line gets built really quickly. So I'm going to be carefully watching that. But I've decided that I won't have a Drecko stable way up here where we've got a bunch of hydrogen. Of course, I don't want the dupes to do construction in that zone, so we'll have some Atmos suits for them to be able to use, and an oxygen line going up to be able to fill that. Let's just double. That's not connecting to the hydrogen. When we're backed up. Okay, shoot. Okay, might need to get a temporary liquid reservoir. This isn't gonna. Let's have that go like that. Cancel that. And connect that up like that. Unless we have enough steel actually to make one. I didn't even check. No, not yet. Also put in a bin here for lead, because there's going to be a bunch of that at the bottom of the base. Need to dig out more fossil, more lead. Water going in. Stop using that because we only have so much water. Also thinking myself, maybe we kind of are growing too much food. We've got over 100,000 calories. So let's cut this right there. Serve a little bit of water. Getting close to what we need. I think we are ready for more construction. Let's see if we can get a few of these placed in. Waiting for up that priority. Probably grabbing copper from way over here. Yep. Probably should change the way this is being loaded. Okay. There we go. And let the construction begin. Actually, let's take that out and that out. Start digging and digging. Okay, all right. Went a little too much in here. Let's put the steel in there. Change this to kind of go like that. Let's stop sending that in. Make this the highest priority thing right now. Take all the petroleum out. Giving the orders to dig a little bit more up here. Now with that, we can get rid of this guy. Fix up our piping line as soon as that's created. Let's push in a little bit more petroleum. Okay, so what? How should I do this? Let's do this. Get that to go like that, that, and that. Put more petroleum into the system. We don't need too much. So I'm going to be carefully watching this. We can get rid of that there. At some point, we'll be able to get to thermo aqua tuner made out of steel. Not quite ready for that yet, but I do know we're going to want heavy watt wire to go into that guy. Check on the progress up here. It's going on. Where are we? Let's say maybe that's enough. Let's see, suit. Why not? Where did that go? And we're ready for thermo aqua tuner. Start loading some polluted water into this cooling line. We'll also extend this cooling line to be able to reach this thermo aqua tuner. And it's also important to make sure the steam turbines themselves stay cool. So we'll visit those with some conductive panels. This is a priority up here, just where we've got Atmos suits. Only so many dupes can go up there. And once we have this running, maybe have that go above, try 24 degrees. Water getting really low, but we've got the system ready to take effect afterwards. Double check that's all working correctly. Looks good to me. Get rid of that old line. Do we not have a spot for bleachstone? Maybe I never specified it in here. Oh no, we did. Creating 2 rooms. We'll have 2 different types of Drecko stables up here. A few more pieces of pipe to maybe get this flow. Ah! Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that was... Shoot. Actually, I don't think that's the end of the world. That was never supposed to... That was supposed to be taken out. That is just going to be converted to water anyway. Ah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, so just a few more pieces of this. Wait for some conductive panels so we can confirm that we've got the polluted water going all the way around. Meat 1,000 calories. I've cut this. I'm hoping that wasn't a mistake. Oh, but I can always... I haven't automated this stable here. Let's do a bit of an attack. Plastic. That might be an... Well... Yeah, we'll just stop producing or sending any more. Somehow these guys are ending up down here. Back clean up that system later on. So I'd like to have this whole area filled in with hydrogen. Maybe we'll start that process. Dropping into our hydrogen line. Like so. Okay. It looks like we've got this rolling. Thermal aqua tuner. Problem getting that built. What's that about? Just make that a priority. Here we go. Med is on it. Currently, we need cooling. Things are getting very uncomfortably warm. Okay. Actually, fully reach. Oh, see. Confirm that I've got... need to wait. This room needs to be a bit smaller. I think this is going to be the last project for today. We'll see if we can at least get 1 Drecko growing in here. Actually, I might want to have, now that I think about it, can I grow mealwood here? Before, let's cut the water line. Oh, it's going to be too hot for that. Oh, shoot. Just, I mean, yeah. Oh. Let me think about this. This is going to be a temporary Drecko stable. Concerned about the temperature. So, at least in this zone, we're close to our cooling line, so we're just going to tie into that. Let's have a check on our aqua tuner. It's running pretty consistently. Yeah, we're hopefully this. Oh, yeah. Let's connect this in there. Just disconnect that. But yeah, the plan here is no, not you. You need to get out. What we want. Let's throw you in here. Let's see, 25. But we're going to take all the eggs that this guy lays over time. Hopefully we'll get a new type of Drecko. All those critter eggs will go up here. We can do some shearing. And then in the future, we'll be able to get different types of Dreckos up in this little zone. Let's start to grow some mealwood. Looks like we've achieved appropriate temperature, at least for a little bit. Ooh, okay. Maybe let's add in one little bit of thing just before we go. Make sure we maintain the temperature of the central area of our camp. The power plant is producing lots of heat. Maybe turn down the priority on this. I think that's as important to produce. Bring in our cooling line. Empty these guys here. How is carbon monoxide doing at the bottom of the base? Not too bad. Our Mr. Drecko in the stable. That's good to see. What's I doing with you? Disable that for now. Alright, so hopefully this is going to take down the temperature. This central area here. Looks like our farming area here and here is comfortable. Everything appears... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. The connection right there was missing. Technically, we can get rid of that little section. It's going to allow us to make steel. A little bit more construction. Let's double check that we... okay, polluted water. We're not actually growing to take that out. Disable that for now. Actually, technically, maybe we should start to grow the bristle blossom. Yeah, we'll hold off on that. Go click on this. Copy settings. So we don't accumulate eggs in that stable. Double check these guys. Are you all happy? Happy, happy, happy. That's good to see. Alright, well, everything seems like it's running alright. That's chair, plane, oxygen not included. I will see you guys next time. Let's double check just one thing. We've got 96, 96. Alright, see you guys later.